is a man's world. This is a man's world.
Talk about it.
But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl.
Best advice you've ever received?
I remember years ago, my brother-in-law said something about learning to watch the grass grow. Basically, the idea of things only happen over time.
Yeah.
And I was 21 at the time, and I wasn't listening. And I've learned since then that the most beautiful things occur slowly and with patience. And if you can sit there and watch the grass grow, that's pretty great.
What's popping? You see what I learned in life. You know, I'm 32 years old. What I learned is you have to be okay with watching the grass grow. You know, some people, they will make it to where they want to make it at, let's say, 40, 39, and they'll start shitting on the younger guys because they not there. Nah, it takes time because they're not going to tell you what they had to do to get there and how many mistakes they made. And no, you have to be okay with watching the grass grow. Take your time, you know? Like, things in my life, I'm going to be honest, shit ain't start coming together until I hit 32. You know, the end of 31. That's when everything started adding up. You know, that's when things started adding up. So, yeah, of course, some dudes in their 20s going to catch it early. But you don't want to be rushed by these YouTube creators and, you know, outside people. It's important to have your own thoughts, your own beliefs, your own way of creating, just your own way. Because if you don't, I'm telling you, that's going to be your biggest regret in life. Not creating the things you want to create, you know, and having that eye for yourself. I don't care what it is you do. If it's painting, rapping, singing, photography, filmmaker, you have to have your own thoughts in this world. Because guess what? That's what's going to bring out the different side of you. If you are the same way as somebody else, like, what's the purpose? How is your work going to stand out? How are you going to stand out? Yeah, sometimes you have to be rebellious just to go your way. You know, you have to be that way, because if not, I'm telling you, your biggest regret is going to be not being your true self. And that's why most people are frustrated, because they faking who they really are. I'm telling you, trust me, I know. You know, in my 20s, man, I'm telling you, well, I was never like faking. I was truly like an asshole. So I was never faking, but it was moments where I followed the wrong advice, and I had to pay for it. And I'm just so glad in my 30s, I know how to separate. I know how to separate people. I know how to still have my own thing going, my own goals, all of that. Some people don't have that, man. Some people, I'm telling you, some people want to do everything you do. Some people, they just don't have that. You know, they don't have that thing, man. They just don't have that thing. They got to search for it. And it's so crazy because a lot of you guys are born with it. And then you let other people tell you, oh, you this, you got to do this. No, you already born with it. Damn, I'm telling you. You already born with the shit. You just have to embrace the true you. You know, you have to be okay. See, a lot of guys, and I know about this too because I did it also. A lot of guys cling on to this perception of other people, and you want to be like them because you think it's going to get you in their position quicker. No, it's not. You want to always stay true to yourself. It's going to take time, but you're going to have the right people supporting you. You're going to have you're going to have the right things. You're not going to be faking it. It's going to be true and authentic to you. And that's the life that you want to live. Yeah, it's going to come slow. It's going to come slow. Me, I know my YouTube channel is going to go slow because I'm not out here putting people down. I'm not out here talking about relationships because I don't care about that shit. I care about art, man. I care about fucking art and creating and just, damn, seeing a pretty ass picture, seeing a picture of like a homeless person and like they happy, just the ironic moments of life, like pictures and paintings, like painters. I'm just like lately I just been looking at painters, like paint and create. To me, that's like a whole nother world, man. And people who just creating, that's the shit that I love, So I know my channel will take time to grow because the world right now, everybody talking about the same shit. Everybody on YouTube talking about the same shit. So I know it's gonna take time. But like me being older now, I know that time is gonna come. And when it comes, guess what? It's gonna be people who are really invested in it. It's not gonna be no fake overnight or people who fly by, they come and then they go to the next creator. Nah. When you building something, watch the grass grow. Be okay with watching the grass grow. And I'm so glad I learned that shit. I'm so glad I'm okay with my channel growing slow. Actually, I want that because I want the real support. I want the real people who are into art, who are obsessed with art just as much as me. Because that's so important. You have to be obsessed with this shit. And I'm telling you, I'm so fired up about the next photography books I got coming out because my ideas they are so simple, but on a larger scale, it's like so great. And that's why I say working on personal projects, it gives you something to look forward to. So you have to wake up in the morning. You have to do this. You have to do that. It's okay to follow your own thoughts. Damn, I'm telling you, that shit. I'm telling you, man, it's okay to have your own thoughts. It's okay to do your own thing. That's how you're going to stand out. You're not going to stand out. Robert Greene said it best. Never commit to a group. Have your own thoughts, So let's get it, man. Let's create. Hey, do what's in your heart. You already have the answers. It's just you getting out there and finding it and stop being scared of life. You already have the answers. Let's go.